Sarah, how many illusions can you summon at once? Once I summoned 4 at the same time. Great. When we get into the break room, summon as many illusions armed with guns as you can. Actually, it's going to be obvious they're illusions if I summon that many. I have to focus on them to make them behave realistically. I can do a maximum of 2 solid ones, but even that is really tricky. Then 2 will have to do. We'll use them to intimidate those white mask people. Then we'll make them talk. And if they won't talk, Seth will read their thoughts. Casey, they're not. I don't think they're people. They are people, Sarah. What do you know? Oh, they're not people, I can tell you that. And I can't read their thoughts at all. You've seen them as well? Seen? Oh, I kicked their ugly monster butts in our last encounter. Whoop, 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 whoop. 3 days and 130 rooms before. I was wandering through these rooms for God knows how long. I'd been with a few groups of people. Seen white mask monsters a few times. But I decided I'd had enough. And if I ever saw them again, they'd be sorry for bringing me here. So, you're gonna brag a lot in this one, aren't you? What? No, I'm just telling. Yeah, but it sounds like just listen, glasses. No, you didn't. Oh yeah, I totally did. And what did her dad do? No, he had no idea. Wow, Seth, you're the man. What did I just say? You're already bragging about how you were bragging. It was just small talk. Shut up and let me tell the story. But why is the small talk even in the story? I am you now. Why are these ones blue? What's up with that? Okay, so blue is immune to modifiers. Apparently. Gotcha. Alright. So far your story, Seth, is just you solving puzzle chambers in excruciating detail. Oh, does blue work on blue? Okay. So yellow pluses work on yellow, or orange I guess, and blue works on blue, and not the other. It gives you a bit of control all of a sudden. Isn't that interesting? I find it interesting. So we were wandering through those rooms. Oh, did I mention that we had previously came across a message similar to the one you guys saw? No, you didn't. Oh yeah. Worst story telling ever. You better watch it, glasses. You're stepping into dangerous territory with me. Anyway, there was a lot of tension between us, except me. I was fine with it. I'd seen the white mask monsters before, and this time they would see me for who I really was. Seriously? Do you hear how retarded that sounds? Who are you trying to sound like? Alright, that's it. Come on. He's actually chasing him around. Stop it. I'll snap his neck. I was just... Come on. That's enough. Well, if the sheriff says so, I better get back to my story. And you'd better keep your mouth shut, Four Eyes. Oh, a new nickname. Nice. Original. He's not even the first one to say it. The other guy that threatened you did. So where was I? Yeah, we were solving puzzles, waiting to run into a break room. A good story. He's great at stories. The best stories. My favorite part is how nothing happens in them. Oopsie. Oh, you don't have a blue. You don't have a blue 4. They have all 4 numbers here. Ah. The 1 isn't useful anywhere for just blocking a 1. It has to be modified. Pooh, these are getting big. That's 11 squares now. +3 all around. So you probably want to be kind of in like a cluster of high value targets. Don't really have a person to put there. Maybe a blue thing, come to think of it. Like plop this here. It's the beginnings of something. +4 maybe? Ah, it's too high of a number. I guess the +2 could make you happen. But now I'm kind of in a bind. The 2 can fit this, but I don't have a way of making the 3. You can fill this one, but this is off. We have 1 slot that's off by 1. I mean, you're already a 4. But I can't make this go up to a 3. I had a 3 back then, but I'm using it. Yeah, both of them. Five. How would I go for a 5? 4. We're off by 1. Everything else is fine. It can be surprisingly hard to remember what anything originally was without checking them all manually. Okay. Honestly, it's probably easier to start over from scratch. Just try a different approach entirely and see if something works. Boom, crazy. Look at these high value targets we got here. Boom. Wow. Okay. There's no version of that that actually does anything. We already have a 4. +3, +2. We're not constructing a 5 from scratch, though. Could put one here. Oh, this one's wrong? It is. It's supposed to be a 3. From day one, that was a bad placement because I was adding a +3 to a slot that's already 3. Maybe just pivot to down here, similar to my original approach with the 4s and 6s, but different corner. I can make you into a 4 and you into a 6. We can't reach the 6, but I can reach the 4, but it's redundant because it's already a +3 here. I'm not totally sure how I'm going to navigate. Could ignore it. Go for like the +2. Then how am I going to make this 6? Using blue is the only way to make a +6 is to add these two together. And that'll make me a 6. I have a 3 for this slot. And a 2. But the 1 is off by 1 on where it's trying to go. And this doesn't get the other things to their solutions. Well, you can become that. +2. 3. But this +3 is a mess. And bad things happen wherever I put it. And this one's wrong. Oh yeah. Right. Let's just keep trying again. I do kind of need to have a solution for 2 different 6s unless I want to just cover both of them with other pieces, I guess. 6 could also be down here. +4 is unusable unless I use the other number. Now 1 works. The problem is I don't have 2 copies, so if I place it diagonally where it's pointing the same value at 2 different of the same number, I don't have more than 1 of any of the numbers, so that won't be doable. We gotta overlap it with something like this. But then that's a problem too, because 1 + 2 is 3, 1 + 3 is 4, so the 1 is necessary in both of these cases. That traps me. +5 is not a valid number. I'm trying to avoid this +4. Everything but this. But I can't put this here because it becomes a 7. Ah! I don't have my 6. I don't think this is one of the ones where it's in any way useful for me to put the numbers on themselves. There's too many modifiers at play. I kind of just need to come up with a better idea of where to start with this 3, I think. It can't touch any of the 3s because you can't plus to get a 3 if we start at 3. But also putting it 2 of the same symbol means I need 2 of that symbol, most likely, unless I want to use the other color somehow. So wherever this goes, putting it on a 3 doesn't work here because the 2 is even lower. And this requires 2 different ones, or for me to use the blues. But maybe. Okay, it's currently kind of agonizingly close, but I don't think this is gonna amount to much. Yeah. There's no way to make that a 1 that I know of. These guys are off here. We do need to use every single tile. There's no extra. Like, this is every tile filled. There's nothing else on the board. So it'll go somewhere. Where does this 3 go that doesn't break the puzzle? Maybe just overlapping one of the 6s? It's one way to get it kind of out of the way, so it stops bothering me. This +4 and doesn't mix with that. Symmetry of a kind right now. Sure. Hey, did I do it? Got it. It's a little hard to talk my way through some of these approaches. I'm definitely just trying to just slot them into places and see if they work. There's no story right now. This guy's really bad at storytelling. It's supposed to be his fun story about what the hell his backstory is or whatever happened, and it's all just... And then we solved more puzzles. Oh, does that work? Oh. Has that always been an option? I don't know. You can put them on these things. So how close can I get to just being right off the bat? Close-ish. I can turn these 4s into 3s. But that's gonna be harder. I need 6s. Or not. That won't give me enough junk data that I could just put them anywhere. Uh-oh. Finally, we arrived. And 4 huge white masked monsters were waiting for us. They're huge? Actually, yeah, they look like they are pretty big. Of course, they didn't choose me, because I didn't have anywhere near the lowest score. Probably the highest. Cough. But anyway, they chose some dumb guy like our Tim here. Not cool. They were preparing to take him away when That was totally uncalled for, man. Alright, whatever. And as they wanted to take him away, I stepped in and told them to take me instead. Take me. Me. Take me. They were confused, of course. Nobody had done this before. But after some discussion, they took me. We traveled through a few rooms, as they opened doors with their alien monster language. And then, it was like something contacted them. They started arguing. Waza, 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 waza. Slap, waza, waza, slap, waza. And oddly enough, they also had to solve puzzles to move through the doors. Did you help them? Actually, I did. It would take us forever with the speed they were solving them. Not the brightest big creatures. What if, wait, are they secretly like, what if they're just past prisoners that have been here for so long that they're transforming? They are very big. They're very big. And they slap the shit out of each other. Huh. Gave me some bonuses. Oh, these are flat bonuses that affect everything. I can't get to a 6 with these bonuses. That was a 3 and a 3. Even a +2 wasn't going to make them into a 6 or a 7. Not sure what I was going to do there. This can make, oh, I can make this a 4, but I can't do the other with the other color. We can still put them there. It's got to be involved, right? Otherwise, how'd I get those numbers working? Huh. These would be +3 and +3. Making them 6s. Something to work with. This is +1 +1. I guess if I add you, I can make you a 4. Got it. Wasn't the intro to this guy how he couldn't even solve a basic puzzle, but you're gonna tell me he was solving these puzzles with these creatures? This whole story's a lie. He's probably the bad guy or something. What does this arrow mean? I still don't know what the arrow means. It's just there, pointing at some part of the puzzle for some reason. I don't know, +4, damn. Probably up here, just because this is so low number over here. A 7. 7 and 6. I guess that works, yeah, because we can play them in the weird places. -1s. Oh, shit. That's pretty bad. Doesn't help me at all. Let's see here. How close do I get to just solving this up front? A 2 and a 3 are missing. This can give me +1s to use the 1s up. Nope, that one's wrong. Ooh. I need a 3. That one used to be a 1. I'd want to put the other one there. First of all, how many junk tiles can I use? One total. I can only place one of them on a rock. All of them have to be on tiles except for one. Well, it's not going to be +3s. We could maybe use the -1 to make a 3, but the 3s are both off here. I only have 1 4. So it's probably not going to be doing me a lot of favors. Oh, blank. There we go. That's something. 3 + 3 is 6. Are we really off by 1 total? We are. Oh, the agony. 1 in the entire thing, huh? These are the obvious. Yeah, just makes the whole thing worse. Oh boy. How did I get this close? Is the whole thing fraught with disaster? Is none of it almost right? Or is this part like very nearly right? We're so close to it being done. Off by 1. So one of these would fix that? Then I need to figure out how to deal with the fact that these break. Well, you could be blue and you could be... Yeah? Yeah! That's exactly what I needed to do. Nailed it. What the fuck? Finally, we arrived at their nest, where a huge monster, as big as the room, was sitting and screaming at me as they were preparing for my beheading ritual. It was beheading? We got the chopping into tiny pieces. Yeah, they rotate between a few. Anyway, the white masked creatures approached me, wanting to take me to the other room where they would execute me. He's just smiling down here. I threw a punch, knocking it out of its shoes. Wow. Nailed him. Another one ran towards me, but I knocked the second giant creature down as well. Wazza wazza. Wazza wazza. Then one of the creatures sprinted towards a lever in order to pull it, wanting to release some gruesome, hellish thing on me. But it pulled the wrong one, and opened all the doors by mistake. I quickly took advantage of their mistake and left, where I had to keep solving puzzles, because the doors were, as usual, locked. Is it just me? Or is it each time you describe the white mask people, they get bigger? What are you talking about? Oh, never mind. Everything seemed to keep getting bigger, no matter what. What in the world? I call bullshit because when we walked in, he couldn't do even the most basic puzzle. This man's a liar.